around, get to understand how it works. Feel free to ask all the questions about any of the country you are going for, and we're definitely going to respond to you. Yeah, yo. So that's just it, guys. Have you ever heard of a dreamer girl living in a world so far away? You might think that she is a bit naive when she says that someday she'll be okay. Is it impossible? Is it a crime? Or is it just a silly story tonight? Baby, have you ever heard of a dreamer girl living in the world? Listen, every flight has one passenger whose name doesn't appear on the manifest. If there are 116 people on board, you did not count well. There are actually 117. There's this passenger who doesn't need a boarding pass. He just sits there quietly from takeoff to landing. He doesn't make a sound. He doesn't ask the crew for anything. He doesn't announce himself. His name is Gravity. He just sits there waiting, and then something happens. The engine fails, and in that same moment, Gravity announces himself. He had been on that trip with you all along. He only just announced himself. You see, for every second that the plane stayed in the sky, a negotiation was going on that you were completely unaware of. The engines were generating enough lift to overrule the force of this undocumented passenger who had been waiting since takeoff. You see, when you sit with this, you start seeing failure a bit differently. Every system is born inside an environment that already contains forces working against it. An airplane is born into gravity. A business is born into competition, entropy, and an unstable market. A relationship is born into misunderstanding and complexities of the human experience. A human body is born into aging. A dream is born into distraction. So, it's not when crisis happens that the opposing force is created. The crisis only reveals that the compensating force has weakened. Follow me now. What this really means is that success and failure are actually a matter of resistance. You cannot eliminate resistance. Your job is to consistently generate more force than it could. And that's why people who have built something meaningful become strangely protective of momentum. They don't really like holidays. And a lot of times it is because they understand that complacency and laziness never left the equation. They are still there. They've just been outvoted by momentum and discipline. So if you look at that airplane analogy I started this video with, you will now realize that gravity was always there. The engines just kept winning the election. I promise you, this has helped me understand success and failure. Hi, this is Akamini. Hi. Sometime next week, I'm hosting a small like the page. Get to see the kind of support is everything around you. Get to understand how it's works. Free events, man. If you have a question on access, please do. Either you follow here. I was listening to this. Failure. Because failure is evidence that at some point you generated enough lift to leave the ground. I mean, you can't crash a plane that never. We will celebrate courage and we will discover what engine stopped producing lift. If you're interested, click the link in my bio to fit. Anyways, those are community. Hi. If you're joining for the first time, hello. When you come here, go check our pages, get to see what we do, get to understand how it works. If you're interested, you don't send us a DM. Then you follow here, or you follow us on a verified Instagram page, or you follow us on a verified Facebook page or YouTube channel. They're all sending, by the way. Go check our pages, our platforms, get to see what we do, get to understand how it works. Feel free to drop your questions, and definitely I'm going to respond to you. All right? So those are coming in video. Welcome. Sorry, I'm responding to messages. Like we have lots of messages to attend to. By the way, so we also respond to messages. Yeah. So we are coming in video. Welcome. Go check our pages and all of that. Let's see what we do.
Yeah, I think so. I wanted to check this one. Yeah, let me check it. Hi, hi, hi. This is Akonili. Hello, how are you? You good? Yeah, I want to check this. Okay, I got it. Are you coming? Check on our page. Get to see what we do and all of those. Stream, okay. Yes, you understand how it works. Feel free to ask us a question. We're definitely gonna respond to it. It has to do with travels. For those that are coming on, you're welcome, guys. They come in, check on our pages. Get to see what we do, get to understand how it works. If you have a question, ask us, please do. They're gonna respond to you. Hi, hi, hi. This is Akamile. Welcome. Mm. This is Akami. Hi. Please, I'm responding to messages. In case you ask me, what am I doing? I'm responding to messages. What is that question? Yes. What are you doing? I'm responding to messages. Hello. Hi. Anyways. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll check the views. Okay, I've seen it. I think I've already come to this. Yeah, I have already uploaded. Oh, 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 oh. Dun, 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 dun. So, who is it, this thing? Dash. Okay, I got it. Dun, 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 dun. That's nice, not bad. Wait, to wait. To.
Now, as I said, you should say in one English one. He said, anything God wash hand for my food. He said, that one, when they touch you, you go in. If you cannot manage your brother's relationship, you have no business managing your house. In case you deaf listening, if you cannot manage your brothers, their relationship, you have no business managing this. I don't see any reason why your wife will have 1% share in that company. Talk less of 800%. Then you come outside and say you live out for God. You come outside and say you live out for God. God, they accept other things. You carry this momo problem. You say you live out for God. You not go live out for God. You not go live out for God. Now here we dey. If you say you leave it to the justice system, the court, the EFCC, I understand it. Now come outside and say you live out for God. When you dey post gun with threats, you not live out for God. When you dey pick one brother over the other, so you not live out for God. When you dey collect 40%, you not live out for God. Not be when they don't dey ask you for accountability, now you say you live out for God, but how you come outside to explain. You go come outside to explain. Then your wife really come outside. Your wife come outside. And they misbehave well. And they bless another day. Now bless another day. Jesus. It's real better she could have just stay mute. That to come out. Get people now. Get. What are you doing to 100%? For company that you are not related to in any way. You are so fear women, only you get 100%. At one time. Only you just sit down with 800%. If don't point the TV call, don't worry. Don't worry.
Spend the morning being selfish with me, which means I do things to please me and me only. First up, I'm gonna make my time work for me, letting my vehicle charge while I do everything that fills up my cup. That was so easy. Now it's time to shop.
Hi
Getting two
guys.
things done at once, I'll take that every time. I'll take this, these, and
I have a
this.
lot of work.
This is so
Jesus
cute.
Christ.
This. What next? What next? Ooh, y'all know I love some clothes.
Oh.
No, this. She's coming home with me. Oh wait, let me get the car charge. Charge complete. All right, let's go. That was so fast. That's why I partnered with Electrify Hair. A full battery and a full car. Both of us got poured into this morning. Happy to spend the morning being selfish with me, which means I do things to please me and me only. First up, I'm gonna make my time work for me, letting my vehicle charge while I do everything that fills up my cup. That was so easy. Now it's time to shop. Getting two things done at once, I'll take that every time. I'll take this, these, and this. This is so cute. Up next, this. What next? What next? Ooh, y'all know I love some clothes. No, this. She's coming home with me. Oh wait, let me check the car charge. Charge complete. All right, let's go. That was so fast. That's why I partnered with Electrify Hair. A full battery and a full car. Both of us got poured into this morning. Let's get right on into it. Usually when it comes out like this, we gotta send some prayers up. Welcome to another episode of What's the Forecast, where we check the temperature on these brands mineral SPF. Because are y'all okay? Is the SPF going to leave a cast, aka cloudy, or is it going to leave a glow, aka sun? Today we are reviewing the Ronavon Brightening Mineral SPF. People with sensitive skin prefer mineral sunscreens, but this one also has my high maintenance routine to stay low maintenance, meaning the effort I pour into myself routinely so that life is easier for me on the day. My biggest investment has been microneedling to reduce my enlarged pores and texture. It might look scary immediately after, but baby, look at the skin later. However, treatments are only as good as the upkeep, so I make sure to always use quality skincare consistent. For instance, the Clinique Moisture Surge 100 Hour takes 3 seconds to hydrate, yet that stabilizing hydration lasts 100 hours. My next investment is laser hair removal. It makes getting ready, shower routine so much easier. My skin is so smooth, and the pain wasn't as bad as I thought. That was not bad. I almost fell asleep. Next, monthly hair appointment. One, I love being pampered, and two, I really don't be sad. My hair just wasn't done, and that's why I keep a hair appointment on the books. It makes my daily life so much easier, and it makes me so much happier. And the same goes for a nail appointment. Whether I do it myself or going to a nail salon, keeping myself in tip-top shape makes me perform better on it. And speaking of a fresh set, the lash studio no longer sees me because I am the lash. Oh, and the best part, speaking of DIY, one of the best investments for my body has been my self-tan. I wake up with glowy, gorgeous skin. And when I say it boosts my confidence, ready to be on somebody's beach and walk. Oh, do you see this photo? Oh, I need that. I am my best investment. And finding ways to make my life easier is worth it every time. Oh my God. That's a night. Now who let you in? What I smell like today? Serum lotion? Hey, hi, hello, whatever. This is my girl today. In the morning,
Having been that make come here for class. Ladies, well, a lot of people here are classy. They're thinking lashes, nails, basically finger aesthetics. But it's really not just about your appearance because your charisma goes along with it. That's why I'll tell you, speak slower when you speak. Even if you don't know what you're saying, please provide more time to be thinking about what you're going to say. And the other person that you're speaking to, they're thinking, oh, you're so confident because you're speaking slowly. It also makes you look more feminine, more soft spoken, more classy if That is your intention. And it's fine. Habits that make
This is how big the shirt is. But stick with me, stick with me. There's always mixed feelings. This is how big the shirt is. But stick with me, stick with me. There's always mixed feelings when I wear these jeans, and this is probably not going to be an outfit that a lot of people are going to like. Just want to put that out there so I don't let anyone down. This is going to be an extremely baggy look if it turns out the way that I expect it to. These are the jeans that are absolutely huge, but that's the point. This is how the jeans fit. They have a very wide, like boxy fit, but I love them so much. To accentuate the baggy fit of the jeans, I want to do this very oversized shirt. This is actually a men's shirt. This is how big the shirt is. Stick with me, stick with me. I want to show you in real time how I'm going to fix this. First, I'm going to add a wedge. As always, this is my favorite type of shoe, and I will always say that, just to give it a little bit more of a feminine touch. I film with my back camera, so I can never see what I'm doing. I have to like run to the mirror and come back. But I also rolled up my sleeves. I feel like this is the ultimate feminine touch, and I kind of just want to show you what the vibe is. So I wanted the shirt to kind of do this sort of thing. So it's like I don't want to tuck it in. I really want to embrace the full bagginess. Just added my Tory Burch bag. And that's the finished look. Look how big my sleeves are, by the way. Very baggy on baggy, but I absolutely love it. Usually don't do this in my videos, but for the sake of showing you how baggy this look is, I'm going to give you a full 360. I love it. Yeah, that is the finished look. Let me know what you think.
Don't ever come empty-handed to the house you never visited. It's crazy. We have to wait to pick your towel for that. Oh, it's great. That's when you knew that pregnancy is not in school. You gain weight, people say you're letting yourself go. You lose weight, suddenly everyone's worried you're sick. You dress well, you're showing off. You dress simple, they call you poor. You're serious, you're boring. You're funny, you're immature. You're confident, you're arrogant. You're humble, you're official. You're quiet, something must be wrong. You succeed, you got lucky. You struggle, they saw it coming. No matter what you do, no matter how carefully you move, no matter how much you adjust and shrink and reshape yourself to fit what they want from you, someone will always have something to say. Always. And the day you truly understand that is the day you become free. Because if the result is the same either way, if they're going to talk, whether you play it safe or go all in, whether you stay small or take up space, whether you follow the rules or break them, then you might as well live the life you actually want to live. Stop editing yourself for an audience that was never going to applaud for you anyway. Live your life for you, fully, loudly, unapologetically. Because the people who mind don't matter, and the people who matter don't mind. I have only used two types of wig because my friends, I'm new to this wig thing, but I can tell you for a fact with my full chest that pixie color is easier to maintain than being straight. I have used both. My friends, as much as I would have loved to use a buzz down to sign out, the only reason why I did not use a buzz down or a buzz straight to sign out is because by the next morning it will have cleared. It will not be as straight as it was before. And I'll have to use a straightener to restrict it. And I'm having an exam, I don't have time for all those stress early in the morning. I need to revise and read my book for exams. So I decided to use a pixie cut. So because I wanted a long hair to sign out, I went for a 26 inches pixie cut, 200 grams in sweetness. My friends, this hair was super beautiful as you can see on your screen. And the next morning, all I had to do was just water it. I put in some leave-in conditioner. I brushed it out and I was ready to go into my exams. It is also very important that I give it up to my stylist. She's so freaking good. My friends, look at this installation and look at this beauty. You're not wrong on idea. Michael Jackson used to say that as soon as he gets an idea, he's going to act on it immediately because if not, God is going to lead it to grace. As soon as he gets an idea in his head, bam, he acts on it immediately because if not, Vince is going to do it. And I want us to bring that level of urgency into your mind and into the rest of of the year. Because, baby, I needed to stay focused, stay inspired.
Your glass of wine that's your time.
Peace and remind yourself. Because this August, and honestly, the rest of the year, is all about action. Okay? So get to it! Yes. You want some of this thing? Drink it. Drink it! Drink! Hi guys, the video you're about to watch is the making of my London comedy show announcement. And I'm excited about this. Hallelujah, just in the morning, just in the back, no looking back, me and my lads, set it fire, it go back, find her, you guys. Every show what's up? What the hell? Nigerians, we're not saying when they use here. Yes, say person, person, or person won't make person go down. But yes, say Peter Free Square, say it don't they go down, say in career don't they go down. No, how that's our brother. Not to concern us with the family problem, but more carry on. Go and stream his music on YouTube. Go right now, Mr. P. Then we will stream his song for YouTube. It's a down stream. Let's go, everybody. March down to YouTube. One thing I love my country is say when they like anything they put in. You see, this their family war, you know, concern us. But we don't hear say Peter P Square don't they go down. Say in career don't they go down. They have a now. Why now? Now who know who Peter P Square? Chineke, go to YouTube right now. Rush to YouTube right now, Mr. P. Peter P Square on YouTube. Eh? It's a cut
Streaming.
You never find it. That's what you think she sound like. Every day DM for the link. Shut the fuck. Oh my days about DM for the link. Huh? Like, why you don't do that? Is it right there? Don't fucking raise baby on my phone. This is my phone. And here comes the girls like, I just don't want to put your fucking bitch. Oh, you know it. Is it not going to influence? Ah! Let the white, let the gods get emoji. But anyways, he's the Airbnb man. Send it to say happy to, but me, I send it to a very scared tone because this was not in my plan. Parents, Mona, less than a week ago, and now I have to pack everything and leave. They're going part of these videos that someone will my tripod, so I might refuse to get my replacement. After they said, let me even kneel down since my tripod is maybe this will get a more perfect angle. Anyway, I'm relocating, I'm living in Ghana, I'm going to I'm not going to stay there. Maybe back then I do 5 things I was doing before I did it. You guys did it. So now, why I'm doing this series, record this series, yes. I'm going to do this chaotic series because there are some things I have not done with even that I've been for like how many years. My second but now I have to learn everything. I live to a new place where I don't know anybody and it's great and registered. I don't even know what's it called. That's what the actual I'm still attached to this place. So chill. I don't want to anyways, I have to be this like they have to be your comfort zone. It's like everything that you're like it's out the door.
If you're still recording your own voiceover.
Wait.
I don't say maybe stop, stop. Can't I have a little privacy? Chi chi, chi chi. Can't I have a little privacy? Chi chi, chi chi. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Go down to the water. What do you see? Call the sunlight. Half of it's no, I think I'm slow down, down, slow down, slow down. Go down to the water. What do you see? Call the sunlight.
Hi. Hello.
Half of it's you know what I think I'm sleeping on when it comes to shopping? Winners, yes. So let's go see what they have because I realized I barely ever check out their clothes section. The first thing that caught my eye when I walked in was the glasses section. I already have like 40 pairs of glasses, so I really had no business looking at more. Calculus of trying them on. They have brands like Guess and like at really good prices, and I will not lie, I was tempted. Then I made my way over to the
Hey
bags
guys.
and how
I think I'm going to be dropping.
I like
Oh.
that they're not the kind of bags you see everywhere. So it almost feels like you're finding a little hidden gem. I'm currently in my gym era, so of
Which
course
another? Okay guys, I have to drop here. Like I have to be stopping here so that I'll be able to upload. Sorry, do other jobs. Man, Jesus. I'm so stressed. Those are joining the please you're welcome. But you tell me all you need to do. Go through our platforms. Follow, go through our platforms. can follow us here, Instagram, Facebook, any of our channel, any of our platforms. We are all same name, and it's easy for you to get to know, yeah, you're actually on the right track. So follow, like, go through our pages, get to see what we do, get to understand how it works. Feel free to ask us a question on any of the country that you're interested in, and we're definitely gonna respond to you. All right, you get. So I have to drop here so that I'll just shoot another of those videos. Bye.